The Hot Docs Canadian International Documentary Festival has moved online this year, giving the public a chance to stream more than 140 documentaries from the comfort of their own home. This morning, I'm joined by director Tonje Hessen Schei, whose film iHuman is featured in this year's lineup. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So iHuman goes inside the artificial intelligence industry. What made you want to make a film about AI?
Well, I got the idea for the film in 2014 when I was working on my last film, Drone, which tackles the CIA's secret drone warfare. And then I realized how the weapons were becoming more and more autonomous and how AI not only is changing modern warfare, but also our very lives, our society, not to mention our future. So that's how it all started.
So tell me, what would you say are some of the positives that have come out of artificial intelligence technology? How have we benefited from AI?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, AI is a technology and it can be used as a tool for good, especially, we're seeing great things in healthcare. What I'm more looking at is the ethical challenges that we have to solve before we actually start to implement this technology in our lives.
Are some of those problems that you're looking at solving, mentioning misuse of the technology as it relates to privacy concerns?
Absolutely. I mean, we are facing the most powerful and far-reaching technology of our times. And we're sort of living under a new algorithmic world order where we're more and more dependent on more and more intelligent machines like our phones that hear what we say and see what we do. And we're constantly being tracked online by huge tech corporations. So we're absolutely being used and manipulated. And it's incredibly important at this time that we understand how we're being used so we can decide what way we want this technology to develop further.
I've got to guess that as a documentary filmmaker, you go in with an idea and you come out the other end having learnt a few things. What was one thing that really surprised you as you made iHuman?
Well, one thing that, is very concerning to me is to actually see how incredibly fast this technology is developing, which means that, this is the time when we really need to make that red line and get some international regulations in place so that we can ensure that this technology is being used for our common good and not as a weapon.
Lastly, having made this film and now being somewhat of an expert in artificial intelligence, what do you tell our viewers, some of our viewers who believe that the future that is predicted in the movie Terminator will happen? Is it more or less likely that the robots will rise up?
Well, I don't think that people should walk around being worried about Terminator becoming reality, but I do think that it is important to look at how this technology is used and get informed, because I think that awareness and knowledge about this technology can be an antidote to the dystopian sci-fi realities that people are afraid of playing out.
Thank you very much for being here. Congratulations on your entry into the Hot Docs Festival. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
And you can watch iHuman by visiting hotdocs.ca.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.